to be exact. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah. You know the motherfucking deal was me, Just Bang, the baby, whoever you wanna fucking call me. Probably knocking your bitch.
Right. For people who don't know what the Dubs is, or who ain't from Oakland or from the Bay specifically, let them know where you're from and what is the Dubs. What is Dub life?
Dub life is the whole dub, you feel me? Like it was the Twums, it was the Murder Dubs, the Rolling 20s, but like, it's still what it is if that's your history, but like, sometimes that shit causes politics, so like, now it's Dub life, you feel me? Dub life was really made up from Eli, you feel me? Eli really started that Dub life shit. It was no more top and no more bottom shit. That nigga was like the Dub life, so that's what the whole hood record from the top to the bottom is Dub life, yeah, you feel me?
So everybody Dub life is like one unit.
It's just one unit. It's a whole new thing, man.
So how long you been rapping and everything?
I've been fucking with this rap shit for about like, I'll say like a little bit over 8 years or some shit like that. I think what was the first shit I dropped, probably like that everybody started fucking with? That Hood Rich, that probably was like 2015, 2014.
That was iconic for your career, huh?
Yeah,
that got you there. Like
that got me there. That whole little, the way me and the producer and them came together, the way the song ended up coming together, like that's what made everybody be like, damn, this nigga rapping. That was cool, and then nobody came out, and that put the stamp on, okay, this who Bang is.
That kind of made you want to like take it like a little bit more serious.
That for sure made me take it serious. At first it was like, okay, I'm putting words together, type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That nobody came, I seen the support behind the nigga.
Yeah.
That's what kept a nigga going. That outside support. You feel me?
For people who don't know, like listen to nobody, like you still got your own unique sound and style. You feel me? Like you don't sound like nobody, and I don't really hear nobody from this area or from different areas sounding like you. So like what kind of influenced your sound, or like what's the makeup of your sound? Where'd you get it from? You feel me?
Man, I honestly, I don't know. I guess it was just my delivery. I guess the shit that I grew up watching, the shit I grew up looking at other people's delivery, like as far as like, I ain't never really watched other people rap or looked at other people rap. Like I watch hella freestyle battles, you feel me? And just off their delivery alone, it showed me to be aggressive. It made me like stage performers. It made me utilize their metaphors and the shit that they do and bring it to the shit that other people said they couldn't do. Like a lot of people don't respect battle rap. They don't think that they can make good rap music, you feel me? So I ain't no battle rapper, so I take aggression and stage performance and all that type of shit and put it into what we done learned from the Bay Area, you feel me? Like our style, our swag, our game, I just mixed that shit up together and took it on type shit, you feel me?
Speaking of the Bay and taking it on, why do you feel like the Bay Area ain't took it on in the music scene yet, in the industry, as far as music, as far as having a platform to get up out there, or just music, politics, and everything? Like why we ain't took it on like we know we can, and let everybody bite our style and bullshit and take our shit on?
It's cause motherfuckers out here selfish. Like and when I mean about that, I mean like they selfish with what they could help you with. It don't gotta be finance, nothing. It can be as far as like, they can know a better cameraman, you feel me? They can know a better producer, they can know a better like engineer or a better studio, like, and a motherfucker ain't gonna introduce you to their outlet because they think you gonna outshine them. They gonna think like for example, everybody from Atlanta work with each other. You feel me? Like damn near everybody from Detroit work with each other. You feel me? And you don't know nobody from Oakland that work with each other unless they funky with the same niggas. You feel me? Like if you can be from two different hoods, if y'all funky with the same niggas, I'ma support you. That's how they looking at it. It's too much politics to have support out here. You feel me? Like, and that's dumb. Niggas gotta let that shit go.
Too much politics and not enough money. So as being a rapper, as being, you feel me, a staple in this community of Oakland and the Bay in general, you feel me, like really NorCal, whole SoCal, you feel me, like how do you feel like it could change, you feel me, because you being a rapper, you are a part of the politics, you are a part of the politics, you feel me?
It ain't gonna change unless motherfuckers decide to change themselves type shit, you feel me, like that's how it started. It started from motherfuckers like me, other motherfuckers Fab, you feel me, Filthy, and it start from motherfuckers like that had politics, that had differences with motherfuckers, and be like, okay, let me do a song with you. You feel me? Another motherfucker might not like it. feel that the song will laugh. They ain't gonna like that.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers gonna feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, that nigga can go to sack comfortably. You get what I'm saying? If niggas in Oakland and was able to like, if a stubby nigga did a song with a case nigga, you feel me? That'd be epic. That'd be history. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Nigga, if an Acorn nigga did a song with a Ghost Town nigga, it'd be history.
Bridge some gaps.
It's gonna bridge some gaps. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna like it. A lot of motherfuckers gonna say, "Oh, you crossing game, you playing two sides of the fence." It can't be like that to certain people, because certain people that hurt others. You feel me? Certain people that did shit to other people's family, so they can't be on no business type shit. But then this niggas like me, I don't got no problem with neither one of you niggas.
Yeah, fact.
I don't give a fuck where you from, nigga. You could be from Pluto, nigga. If you cool enough, nigga, we gonna do something. Right. And that's it. If you ain't physically hurt one of my niggas, it ain't no reason why I gotta physically hurt you or say I'm not about to do no music with you. It shouldn't be no personal than business. It gotta be business, not personal. You feel me? Like if a nigga don't look at it like that, it's gonna stay. Ain't nobody gonna be able to work together.
Cause a lot of these niggas is not getting. That's what it really is. A lot of these niggas is not getting no money out here.
A lot of niggas think it's enough money for everybody. You gotta think about how big Oakland is. Oakland's so big, nigga. The Dubs ain't a part of the East.
Exactly.
You feel me? That's how big Oakland is. Like, nigga, and if you can't get no money in this motherfucker, that's your problem. That's something you gotta go home and meditate about and deal with that shit personally as a man or a woman. You feel me? Like,
speaking of getting money, and cause you know you saying a lot of your raps of how you be getting money, of how little different scenarios and everything. Like, what's some ways, what's some come up ways, like, what's some grinds you got other than rapping? You get into, I heard you was into poetry or something.
I was into poetry. That's what started nigga to rapping and shit. Like listening to poetry. You feel me? Or not even listening to poetry. I was writing poetry at a time during class. You feel me? Listening to jazz and shit. And I just started writing like that. That's how niggas started rapping, freestyling back in the G and all that type of shit. But like a nigga ain't never made no money off the rap shit. Like if I made any money, it was off the back end. Like as far as like a nigga want to pay me for a show. They want me to come to a stripper party. They want me to pull up and do some little shit like that. Like the shows I'm gonna get paid for. The merchandise I put out I'm gonna get paid for. But like I don't got no distribution deal. You feel me? Like I go through TuneCore, I go to DistroKid. That's how I make my money from the music. But in the streets, you know, nigga check ass or break glass. You know what I mean? Like
check ass,
nigga,
break glass.
you know what nigga do? Nigga fuck around here and there. You feel me?
So let me know why they call you Mr. Big 28. What's that? Where'd you get it from? What's the origin?
Big 28 started as a joke. You feel me? I'm not gonna even sit up here and lie to you. Big 28 started as a joke. The nigga Filthy came out with a song, Big 5'9". You feel me? I'm Big 28. You feel me? I'm Big 28. I'm the face of the age. You feel me? Like I'm who they listen to. You feel me? Like I'm who they look up to kids wise. You feel me? And some of the OGs. You feel me? Majority of the OGs, majority of the little niggas. You feel me? It's a lot of niggas that come after me. It's a lot of niggas that was supposed to be before me, but like that shit all came from a joke. You feel me? That shit all came from seeing another motherfucker big this or they spot, and then it's like, okay, well I'm Big 28. You feel me? Like I hold the crown. You feel me? And a nigga that did hold the crown, rest in peace, B. He took heed to that. He took heed to how much I loved in my spot, how much I cherished my spot, no matter what none of the OGs did for a nigga. You feel me? He loved the way I held that motherfucker up. Even when motherfuckers wasn't together. If it was a candlelight, nigga, I made sure we was up there. I light every candle if I had to. I fix every bottle if I had to. You feel me? So it was like, as far as like, he liked my ambition and my respect and loyalty to the hood. So when he got sick, he told me like, nigga, you ain't Big 28, I'm Big 28. You feel me? And as he playing along with that, nigga, he like, man, one day we sitting in the room and we sitting at the shop on Fruitvale, and he like looking at my videos and shit, and he like, man, you is Big 28. You feel me? It was the day of my birthday, December 7th, it was 2019. He like, you is Big 28. You feel me? He put his chain on me. You feel me? He took that motherfucker back that night, though. He still put it on the nigga, though. You feel me? It was like, he crowned the nigga.
That was your crowning moment.
It was like, nigga, he was
torch
like,
pass.
And he was sick, too. You feel me? At the time, nigga. A couple months later, he passed. But nigga, he like, nigga, you is Big 28. You feel me? And every time he talked to somebody, he brung up me. You feel me? He brung up me, brung up the nigga Tim, brung up the nigga Eli. You feel me? So it's like, he kept around who he loved, you feel me? And when that nigga passed that torch to me, nigga, I made a promise to him in the hood, like, nigga, I'm gonna take this motherfucker on. He didn't like me doing certain shit, like the little breaking glass and all that type of shit. I ain't broke no, you feel me? I ain't did nothing since, you feel me? And just out of respect to him, I took the business serious, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's what he was about.